Now I'm going to explain activity 13.4. So in this activity, in A, part A, we have taken a battery, a key, and connected a compass in this circuit. Now, the direction north and east are shown here. So when you do not insert the key, a key acts like a switch. When you insert the key, the circuit is switched on and current starts to flow. When you remove the key, the circuit gets switched off and current does not flow anymore. So when we are not inserting the key, means circuit is not working, current is not flowing, the compass will automatically point to north direction. But as soon as the key is plugged in or key is inserted, it is seen that the compass starts pointing towards the east. So since the compass acts or responds to magnetic field, so it proves that as soon as we insert the key, we start the flow of current, a magnetic field is generated, which makes the compass get deflected toward the east. So it shows that current flowing in a circuit or conductor wire results in a magnetic field. And now if what we do is we just interchange we change the direction of battery here. We interchange the terminals of battery. We change the direction, which will result in change in direction of current. So now we have interchanged the positive and direction of positive and negative terminals of the battery. And when we do it and when we insert the plug in the key again, we see that the direction of deflection of compass also gets reversed. Earlier it was deflecting in east direction, now it is deflecting in the west direction. So we conclude two things from this activity. One, when we pass current through a conductor, a magnetic field is generated which results in deflection of compass. And if we change the direction of current, as you can see, direction of current in A is clockwise while in B is anti-clockwise. So if we change or reverse the direction of current, the direction of deflection also gets changed or reversed. In activity 13.5, we have taken a conductor or conducting wire XY and pass it through a cardboard or a base, wooden or cardboard base. We connect the conducting wire to a variable resistance. Variable resistance means a resistance of which value can be changed. And then we connect to a battery and ammeter. As I have told you, ammeter is always connected in series in a circuit. And also a key which works as the switch in the electric circuit. Now we sprinkle iron fillings around the on the cardboard or wooden base. We sprinkle iron fillings initially and randomly. Now as soon as the key is put in or the circuit is switched on, it is observed that after a while the iron fillings arrange themselves in this form, in the form of concentric circles around the conducting wire or around the wire XY. So when current starts to flow through the wire, the iron fillings arrange in a definite pattern of concentric circles. It means that when current is passed through the wire, a magnetic field is generated due to which the iron fillings are attracted towards the wire, and the pattern in which iron fillings arrange around the wire, it shows the pattern of magnetic field of the current carrying wire. So this is how the magnetic field of a straight current carrying conductor XY is. It is in the form of concentric circles, just the same way as the iron fillings arrange themselves.